Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Obi-Wan Kenobi season 1, the only season, episode 4. I'm not in a good mood, okay? Like, you know me, you know that I'm not hiding it, you know, when I'm not into a good mood. Because, okay, I'm making reaction videos and I love the shows that I'm watching with you guys. And that's why I'm right there and I want to appreciate that episode as much as I loved the last episode. I'm gonna come back to that later. But I'm not hiding to you in which mood I'm beginning my videos because I think that each time it's impacting for sure the way that I'm gonna watch this particular episode. It would be really a lie to tell you that reactors were always happy, always excited, and that what is happening into our personal lives, it's not impacting the way that we are watching stuff. Of course it is, and when I'm into a good mood, when I'm into a sad mood, for sure I'm gonna watch something differently. Some things which are gonna happen into this particular episode are gonna impact me differently, and I prefer to warn you also, I can feel it, that my emotions are already really high. So really, I think that, you know that I'm an emotional person usually, so I know that when I'm into that kind of mood, my emotions are even higher, so I can cry really easily, I can get mad really easily, I can also be excited and cheer for no reason. I mean, for one little thing, I'm gonna lost like hell. My emotions are gonna be even higher than usually, and for an emotional person like me, it says really a lot. So that's it, you're warned. About the last episode, I said it, I loved it, truly. I thought that it was amazing, how it was done on screen for sure, but also all of what they prepared into it, all of the story, all of the pictures, all of the musics. They went for it. I said it already with the first episode that I was really glad that it was not a fan service show, that they would do really a story for itself related to the big story, to the trilogies, and I thought that it was cool, and also to use the characters that we love, and yes, to not do something really fan service and to really create something new, something epic and all. Like, we had something really great with The Mandalorian. You saw my reaction videos about it. I fell in love with this show. They did something really complicated with the Book of Boba Fett because they tried to make something a fan service show and it didn't work even for the fans because it was too obvious that you didn't know what you wanted to tell with that particular show. Like, so many things were not working for how it was done on screen, but also for the story and also for the character. Like, again, the episodes that we loved the most was the episodes about the Mandalorian without Boba Fett into them. So, Obi-Wan Kenobi, I was excited about this show, but I was also stressed about what they would do with it, and they did something really great, and really the last episode was insane, epic. Not only because we had Darth Vader and because they made so many good scenes with him, all of that preparation, you know, that presentation of him, but also other scenes with him, like he met Obi-Wan, like they talked, they fought already, episode 3. Not only because of that, it was insane and epic, but also because yes, that story that they are preparing, how they did it, it was clever, it was well done, the pictures, the musics, everything was so great. So right now, I know that I'm gonna begin this episode and we're into a bad situation. For Obi-Wan who is hurt, for Leiah who was taken away by Reeva, so maybe she's gonna meet her dad, even if she doesn't know that heard that. So see, we're into bad positions, but I know that now that we discovered Darth Vader and all, like, we're gonna keep him, we're gonna stay with him, I mean, on screen. So it's still gonna be epic and insane because of that already, and also because of what they prepared for that story, for the fact that it's a short season, so we need to do a lot of stuff in short episodes. So it's gonna be good, it's gonna be action moments, maybe emotional moments, because Obi-Wan, he has a lot to resolve inside of that, you know, to have faith again, to find the way again, to do stuff like that, but also what is happening with Leiah, with his mission in life and all. It's gonna be epic and insane for sure. We're gonna have action moments for sure. Maybe we're gonna have emotional moments. Maybe we're gonna have also bad moments, you know, with Darth Vader doing bad stuff or discovering what is the story behind Reeva. I think that she was one of the students that we saw at the beginning of the episode 1. Maybe she felt betrayed by Obi-Wan and all of the other Jedis, so that's why she has that story with him. A lot of reasons for me to be like, with my actual bad mood, I can cry and I can be mad during this episode. More than usually. Again, it's a fair warning. For this particular episode, I'm expecting what? I'm expecting Obi-Wan and our new friend, like, he has to get better. We know how it ended for Obi-Wan, so we know that he's gonna get better. We need him to find allies. Again, I hope that at some point we're gonna have some friends coming back, some allies that we need. I hope so. Maybe also Leia's dad, because you're gonna tell him what happened to his daughter right there now. So we're gonna have Leiah being kidnapped by Reeva, so these two talking to each other, and maybe something about that, you know, about what I said. I mean, if I'm right about my theory, her being a former student of the Jedis and feeling betrayed by them, for me she's gonna say something about it to Leiah, like, see, you trust Obi-Wan, you shouldn't, I trust him before and he betrayed me, something like that. We'll see, but I'm expecting, yes, discussions between these two more than discussions between Leiah and Darth Vader. Maybe they can meet at some point, but I don't think that they're gonna have real discussions. I mean, for him, she's no one, Leiah. Okay, she's someone, like, her dad is someone, but that little girl, she's no one for him. Already these two meeting, it would be insane. Talking together, I'm not sure that it would be logical, at least at this point into the show. Maybe later into the show, but at this point I'm not sure. Can we keep also the droid who helped Obi-Wan, who saved him? It would be cool. Lola, she's cool, but you know, she's really little and that, I want something else. Oh, and also warning, it's really dark outside today, like, I think that it's gonna stay like that all of the day. It's clearly not helping my bad mood. I did not explain to you why I'm into a bad mood. It's really something personal, so I'm not gonna go there, you know, it's just something personal. It's like that. But yes, I think that it's not helping my mood, and maybe it's not gonna help this reaction video. I mean, if the light is changing, if maybe at some point it's raining, I'm sorry for that, but you know, I'm a little reactor, I don't have a studio with big lights and stuff like that. I'm sorry for that, but I can't change the weather. Okay, let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, on which you can have these episodes earlier, one day earlier, and with an extended reaction part, it's the best way to support me. Like I just said, I'm a little reactor, so if you want truly to help me, it's on my Patreon. Even if it's just for 1 month, you know, like, it can be appreciated no matter what. And let's go for this episode 4 of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like I said, I'm really emotional today, so Don't blame me if I'm crying like that or if I'm swearing also in 1 second. You won't. Let's go. And yes, I'm gonna keep it because I feel, you know, that I need an hug, I need... Surely I'm gonna keep it. I think also that I'm tired and I'm hungry. That it's really not helping my mood. Am I the only one? Like each time that I hear that opening credit and all, it's putting me into a different state, like... Am I the only one? Are they organizing him? Ooh, the parallel between the two of you. That was clever. Leiah?
My father is Bail Organa. He's a senator. I am a princess of Alderaan.
Oh,
That's cute.
she's cute and brave.
Right, cute. Obi-Wan is dead.
He's not, and you know it. Leiah?
You put us all in danger. I need your help. So does every kid making a rock float from here to Coruscant. Someone very important to me has been taken. I knew exactly what she was before we got married. We tried to hide it. And the Inquisitors found her anyway. So I know exactly what the Empire can do.
I said it, I'm really emotional today. I'm into a bad mood. I'm gonna cry really easily. I want you.
You got it.
I'm sorry for you. Oh, okay. I'm that emotional. Ooh.
Fortress Inquisitorius.
It's impenetrable, Wade.
How far down do you think it goes? I have no idea. I don't see any shields. That's because no one will be stupid enough to attack them. We could take those speeders, go in at night. You have some T-47s.
Well, I have officer clearance. I can get you inside and I can get you access.
That's
Your
it.
cover's still intact.
We'll find out soon enough.
You can do more than that.
I'll be alright.
Your body's not the only thing that needs to heal then.
He needs to forgive himself. He needs to understand things. He needs to find face again.
We intercepted a transmission on Balnad last year. Bunch of talk of a secret network, a pad.
You're really interrogating the girl? She's 10!
I need to find out where they are, Leiah. The people I'm looking for left him there to die.
You're manipulating a 10-year-old. Shame on you.
I don't know anything about a path.
Good girl.
Well, let's think a little bit harder, shall we?
I'm gonna insult her mother. Like... It's that?
This isn't your sector. I can't let you through.
Then I'm your commanding officer, and you will address me as Sir.
Yes, sir, of course, but...
Perhaps I should just inform the Grand Inquisitor of your insolence. I'm here with classified intelligence. Do you know what classified means?
It means that you're gonna shut your mouth and let her do her thing. What? Oh, you dropped him some seconds before.
I'm in.
You're not wet anymore.
It's the sister contest.
I had a droid when I was younger, too. It was taken from me.
Where is she?
Detention areas in a secure sector. Just keep heading north.
Is this in your station? Let me see some identification.
Oh, you're taking risks, Tana. Nope. You did it?
We're all on the same side here. These people, they'll leave you to die.
Like they did for you.
I hope you like pain.
I'll never tell you where they are.
It's time to make those tears real.
Let go. Let go.
You're gonna touch her? The 10 years old?
Let me out. Help! Somebody help, please.
Obi-Wan! I need to intervene. Quick, 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 quick.
What is it?
Jedis?
This place isn't a fortress.
It's a prison.
It's a tomb.
They're dead or they're blocked?
What are you doing to
The
me?
same thing I do to anyone who doesn't embrace the Empire.
Obi-Wan, you need to rush things, you know?
What are you doing to me? Please. Help! Help! Somebody help!
I was told it cannot wait.
I was stationed on Rapusa when the hunt began. Ranking officer, qualifications for discharge. They're on floor. I found evidence before the escape.
Impressive.
We need to
You
know
didn't say
the
it sooner,
resources that
it's
we need to
suspicious.
take-
I mean, she's not gonna buy it.
Unless, of course, you're lying.
Oh, that's a good picture, and with the lights and all. She's not dead. Surprise.
You're alive.
It makes sense. Cat would have people.
Tell her.
What does not make sense is how an old man and a little girl escaped an Imperial checkpoint.
An old man? You're talking about him, Obi-Wan, like, he's not that old.
Take her to interrogation. If the debriefing confirms it, then it's him.
Oh, fuck. Is he right there, Darth Vader?
In the window.
Get her out of here.
Run and close the next door, like. You can't hold it forever. Run. Why not doing that sooner, like?
He's removed.
You're hiding her like that? If they are counting how many legs, you know?
Child and an old man. Was it worth it? This was never who I was.
Then you die. For nothing.
What can you do right there? Alice! 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 I knew that we needed Alice, but how did they know? No, okay, you're friends from the beginning. I forgot.
I thought you told me just go. Destroy them.
No. He was the young guy, like, around the table at the beginning. Oh, each time, it's that close for you to have it.
You don't want war. What defeat would bring.
You're gonna kill her? No! We want to know her story before. Like on purpose?
I'll put a tracker on the ship. Soon the location of the network and Kenobi will be out.
You did? On her, on Leiah.
It will follow.
Not on the ship, you put something on Leiah. On Lola maybe even.
I guess you're soldiers now after all.
I'm sorry. Yes. Someone died, you know, to help her. The tracker, it's on her or on Lola. Knew it. It was a short episode and still so many things happened. All of that, you know, to rescue Leiah. I mean, we had all of these moments with Obi-Wan getting better, that parallel also made with Anakin that was really well done. After that, him convincing that guy, making that plan for that rescue, beginning that rescue, finding his way into that fortress, finding Leiah, getting out, that end. Like, it's a lot of different moments into a short episode, and we are really into the actions. You know, the fact that it's so short, but the fact that they are putting a lot of things into it, it makes us really into the action, and there is no moment where we are out, and you know, the risk is really like that. There is no down moment, no silent moment, like we're into it. That's great. For an episode like that, which is about an action moment, that's great. Again, I hope that, I'm saying again because I think that I said it before for the 3 first episodes, I hope that at some point we're gonna have more about Obi-Wan and his mental health and the fact that, you know, all of what he's feeling about Anakin, about Darth Vader, about the fact that he's feeling guilty, about the fact that he lost faith. Like, we have stuff about it a little in each episode, but it's not enough, in my opinion, for the character who is the main character of this show. Like, when you are putting one character, the main character of your show, it's the name of your show, and his journey, his personal journey is so important for the show itself, but also for all of what is gonna happen after that. We know it, you know all of the trilogies and all. I expect a little more than these little scenes into each episode. I want more than that. So I hope that at some point we're gonna have really moments only for himself and not that kind of little moments into action scenes. Do you understand what I mean? I really hope so. But it's great, it's really great. Like, all of that about Leiah who is fighting, who is so brave and all, it's cool. All of that about Obi-Wan who wants to save her no matter what. Tala, the fact that she's that brave, the fact that she's defending herself, like she's fighting, the fact that she managed to get out of every situation. Like, it's cool because it's one of the new characters of this season and they are letting really place for her to shine, to do really good stuff on her own without Obi-Wan. Okay, to help Obi-Wan, but at the end she's all alone, all by herself, she's doing all of that and she's a real help. She's loyal because she wants to help him no matter what, and she's brave because she's doing all of that on her own. She's facing Reeva at multiple occasions, so it's really cool to have that for a secondary character that they created for this show. The thing, you know, about rescuing her so quick in just one episode, and you know, it's like the last time they are managing to escape just in front of them, like, is it really realistic? Like, is it working well? It worked well the first time because Reeva was the only one, you know, facing that ship flying away. Right there you have an entire fortress with a lot of ships around you, and you had the time to discover that they are lying, that they are right there and all. Okay, you have that other ship defending them, targeting you, killing some of you, but you are managing also to destroy that ship in 1 second, so for no other ships to follow Obi-Wan and Leiah, I'm not sure that it's logical. Okay with, after that, what we are learning, the fact that she put a tracker, you know, Lola, it can be logical with that, like it can help to continue the story, like we're gonna follow them and they are not lost, and in fact it was planned, you lost on purpose, but all of the other ones around you during that moment, no one knew that you put a tracker, and no one thought about, oh, we have all of these ships, but no, we're not gonna take any of them to try to follow them. I'm not sure of that, you know, that if it's really logical with the situation, with these enemies, with how they're escaping. But it's great, no matter what, it's great. But again, that close, and don't do that each time. Like, it worked the first time, again she was all alone in front of you. Right there are a lot in front of you and you're still escaping, you know, it's the same situation. It's not working that well because it's not logical. If you're doing that another time, a third time, I'm gonna be like, find something else, you know, like, not each time. I'm a little disappointed for sure that we didn't have a moment Leiah, Darth Vader, but at the same time, that's logical, you know, for what is happening into the trilogies and all, for all of the big story, like I say each time, like the secret story. For all of that, it's logical, in fact, that they are not meeting. You know, I thought that maybe they could meet, like, walking like that. But I didn't think at all, I said it in intro, that they could speak or something like that, because again, you have to understand that for Darth Vader, Leiah, she's no one. Okay, our dad is someone, but her, she's no one. There is no reason for him to pay attention to the girl, not for now at least. So it's not bothering me. I'm a little disappointed for sure that at least we don't have them into the same room for some seconds and then going away. It's a little disappointment, but it's not bothering me at all because again, that's logical with the big story. That was cool, that was pretty cool. I cried, they had me during this episode when really I think that into a normal day I wouldn't have cried. Like for these guys that we just met, we don't know anything about them, about their story. They are telling us something, you know, okay, you lost your wife and that's sad, but it's something that we already know, that the Empire, they are taking people who are showing, you know, some powers and all, like it's not new. I don't know him, I don't know her, I shouldn't cry, but because I'm into a bad mood today, I told you that in intro, I cried really. That's not tears that you deserve, you know. I know that normally I wouldn't have cried. And same at the end, you know, for Wade's death. Again, the kid was around the table during that moment. I think that he spoke, like he had 2 lines into all of this episode, and I had some tears for him. Again, it's not well deserved, you know, like these tears. Normally, I wouldn't have cried. Really, you had me because I'm into a bad mood and all. It was more an action episode than an emotional episode, even if we had some moments with Leiah when she thought that Obi-Wan was dead, when they were close to torture her and stuff like that. It could have been emotional for her part, but not that much because I felt that the girl, you know, had some strength and was not desperate, was not giving up and stuff like that, so I didn't go on the emotional side for her, with her, I mean. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, if you want an extended reaction part of that video, and if you want to support me also, it can be appreciated. You have my Patreon for that, and also they have these episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi 1 day earlier. Damn. Remember it. Okay, it's all for you and for for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye. And of course I didn't talk about the pictures and the musics. I think that I talked about it during the episode, but they were great. Again, like the musics, mostly the musics, we had some good moments, you know, with good pictures on screen, but they are not paying attention so much into it. Like they have so many stuff, you know, about the costumes, about the environment, you know, the backgrounds, about how it's done, you know, to represent really a place, to represent it good and all. They are putting so many efforts into it that already the pictures are great, and maybe because of that they are not thinking so much about, you know, putting the camera at the right place, like making some symmetric moments, you know, that kind of stuff, which are making pictures even better than that. They did that during the last episode more than during the two first ones, but for this one, for the pictures, it looked more like the two first episodes. But for the musics, they are keeping the stuff about epic musics like into the last episode. I said goodbye. Stop. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Great.